All right, so our next lesson about coding is going to help us make our game that we're going to make at the end of this look a little bit more like a game. And one of the things that makes it look more like a game is I set the code to color code things. So instead of just giving me readouts, things are color coded so that different answers give different colors. And that makes the game easier to understand when we look at it. So, how I did that, it's kind of like conditional statements, but it's called conditional formatting. And I'm actually going to steal those grades we put in yesterday. All right. So, if I wanted to train the computer how to quickly color code these things, I'm going to click on whichever row I want to color code. So I'm going to click on row B. I'm going to go to Format, and I'm going to go to this thing called Conditional Formatting. It's going to give me a little bar over here. And right now, the rule is the box is not empty. So since all these boxes have something in them, they're turning green because that's what the program says. I don't want that. I want the text is exactly. The text says A. I want it to be, sure, let's leave it with green. All right, done. And now if I look back over here, all of my A's have turned green. And let's add another rule. Let's change it to the text is exactly the letter B. And I don't want it to be green, so let's change the color to, how about we'll make it yellow. Done. And let's keep going. The text is exactly the letter C. And I'm going to change it to this like orangey color. And then one more. The text is exactly the letter D. And we're going to make it a red color. All right. So now if I click back over here, I can see that the computer automatically changed the colors to all my boxes. And if I keep going, right, let me just drag my formula down more. Let's fill in some more random grades. 100, 72, 89, 91. And you'll notice as I type grades in, 80, the letter changes, but so does the color. And we'll do 94. All right. Cool. So now just at a glance, I can see where all my different grades are based on color. And if I wanted to make this even easier to read, I'm going to go back and click the B again. And there's this little arrow here. If I click on that arrow, I can sort my sheet by A to Z. So it's going to put it in alphabetical order for me. So now I can see all my A's, all my B's, all my C's, and all of my D's. But it didn't put the numbers in order. So I actually want to sort A too. So let's sort A from A to Z. Oh, that put it from least to greatest. So let me do Z to A so I can go backwards. There you go. So my highest grades are at the top, and then they go lower, 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 and everything is nice and color coded. But you can basically teach the computer to color code anything you like. So for example, I'm just going to put some random numbers here. Let's do, I don't know, 23, 58, 12, 99, 105, 37, 82, 44, 60, and 76. All right. So I'm going to highlight E, and I'm going to add some rules to this. Let's look at what our options are. Let's do greater than, less than. So let's say a number is less than 30. What color should I make that? Let's make it like a purple color. All right, done. And let's add another rule. Let's do a number is greater than, how about 100? We can make that be like a blue color. That's done. Great. And I can keep programming things. Maybe I want it to be less than 50. We're going to make that be, sure, this green color. Now, you'll see right now I have overlapping rules. The purple goes for any number that's less than 30, and the green goes for any number less than 50. But technically, 12 and 23 are also less than 50. But the computer is reading the rules in order. So it already read that these are less than 30 and color-coded them that way, right? If I deleted this rule, those numbers would turn green because now it's following the less than 50 rule. So that's how those get color-coded green. I can also color code names. So if I'll just put some names of the people I know are watching. I'm trying to think if anyone else has sent me things. We'll just leave it with those. This one's cool. Let's add another rule. How about the text contain, or here, the text starts with the letter A. And you'll see it realizes Azan, Alicia, Avni, and Adi all start with the letter A. Let's how about and we can change it to ends with the letter I. Now only Avni and Adi's names have changed colors. Let's do the text contains, and we'll do anybody whose name has an N in it. Now only those two have changed colors. So you can mess around with the color coding a lot. You can teach the computer to color code basically any number or word that you like. And then if I add a name, so let's think of someone who has an N in their name. Kaveen does. So he should automatically turn green. But if I put someone like Mazen, he should not, because he doesn't have any N's in their names. And there you go. That is how to use conditional formatting to color code your information on Google Sheets.